Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, July 18th, 2017. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. Last night at about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, a magnitude 7.8 on the Richter scale earthquake struck off of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula up near the Aleutian Islands. Hazardous tsunami waves were said to be possible for coasts within about 200 miles of the quake's epicenter. A very small tsunami of about a third of a foot was observed on one of the Alaskan Aleutian Islands, Shemya Island, but the tsunami threat has since passed. The quake is the second strongest of 2017. A 7.9 magnitude earthquake struck Papua New Guinea in January of this year. The quake last night was followed by several aftershocks, some of which were greater than 5.0. In a stunning development last evening at about 9:30 p.m., U.S. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell abandoned efforts to pass a broad Republican-only replacement of the Affordable Care Act, known as Obamacare. He said that he's going to now seek a simple repeal vote only, delayed by 2 years to give lawmakers time to develop a replacement. The abandonment of the bill was due to several additional defections from Republican senators who said they would not support it. In the United Kingdom, motorists are being saddled with the fastest year-on-year increase in insurance premiums since records began 5 years ago. Average car insurance premiums in Britain have gone up 11% in the past year, according to the Association of British Insurers. The typical bill for an annual policy is now £484. That's about $750 or so U.S. Most of the increase, apparently, is due to the so-called Ogden discount rate change that occurred in March, which increased payouts to accident victims, which of course caused an increase in premiums. There's two significant wildfires that are burning along the Adriatic Sea. Montenegro has asked the European Union for help to battle several forest fires, while a blaze in neighboring Croatia that had been threatening the city of Split has now finally been contained. The fire in Croatia had reached the eastern suburbs of the country's second largest city, which is Split, having scorched about 11,000 acres. Late Monday, firefighters and Army personnel managed to prevent the fire from reaching the city itself, and apparently the situation has normalized. They're working on restoring water and electricity supply in the affected areas. Meanwhile, in Montenegro, firefighters are battling to gain control over several fires that are threatening coastal towns, and they have asked the EU's Civil Protection Force for assistance. The big reinsurer XL Catlin has opened a new office in Washington, D.C. The group's political risk, credit, and bond insurance team will be based there. They're going to have political risk underwriters and risk analysts focusing on both U.S. and international markets based in that office as well. Tropical Storm Dawn has in fact now been born. We mentioned yesterday that there was a tropical system brewing out there. It will arrive in the Windward Islands tonight, spreading heavy rain and strong winds. It's the fourth named storm of the 2017 Atlantic season. It's about 300 miles east of Grenada now. It's moving west at 15 to 20 miles per hour. It's a small tropical storm. Watches and warnings are in effect for portions of the Windward Islands. Heavy rain and gusty winds will be the main impacts from Tropical Storm Dawn. It's not expected to threaten the United States mainland. And if you've ever wondered what happened to all those Galaxy Note 7 phones that Samsung produced that tended to explode because of the lithium battery issue, Samsung said earlier today that it plans to recover 157 tons worth of rare metals from recalled Galaxy 7 smartphones in order to minimize the environmental impact of the fire-prone devices. Samsung said that it planned to reuse components such as camera modules, chips, and displays as replacement parts on devices sent in for repairs or sell them. It would also recover metals such as cobalt, copper, gold, and silver from components that would not be reused. There's 157 tons of this stuff, as I mentioned. The firm had sold almost 3.1 million Note 7s to customers before the second and final recall in October of last year. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.